Hey guys, welcome back to Little C's Garage. This is part 3 of a 3-part video of me showing you how to decontaminate your paint to get it ready for a fresh coat of ceramic wax or wax, ceramic coating, spray sealant, whatever it is you prefer to put on your vehicle. In the first video, I showed you guys how to get it ready without clay barring it, buffing it, polishing it. Just basically a quick hands-on little paint decontamination, I guess. All this stuff I've bought locally. I did not order none of it online. I wanted to try to keep it to where, my wife don't understand the whole why buy all this for your car when you can just take it through an automatic car wash. So sometimes I just like to be able to go to the store and buy it with cash, and I don't have to worry about it. So in the first video, we washed it, and I used some iron remover. The Car Pro I did order online, but you can get iron remover from, I've seen AutoZone has it. It's what I normally have, but I want to try this out, see if it was any better than the store-bought stuff, and it all does the same thing. And then we went through and we washed it with some clean slate, which will get rid of the waxes and sealant. It's a sealant stripper and a wax stripper. Works pretty well. It's what you're going to use if you don't want to go to a clay bar or a polisher. And then in the second video, I showed you guys how to go one step farther, and we clay barred it. We used Chemical Guys OG clay bar with their clay luber. And then after that, we used Chemical Guys C4 Clear Cut Correction Compound, which did really well on removing some pretty heavy scratches and some heavy swirl marks. And I used it with a wool pad just because her Jeep was pretty beat up and I wanted to get rid of some of the heavier scratches. After the wool pad, we went to a foam pad and used Meguiar's Ultimate Polish to get rid of a lot of the swirl marks that the wool pad will leave behind. Leaves behind really light swirl marks. So that's what the polish is for, and plus the polish will bring the pop back. And then after that, we washed it, and normally I would use a panel prep to spray on the panel and wipe it off before you put your sealant on it, before you put your ceramic coating on it. But I literally could not find anywhere, and I've looked for the last 3 weeks. So what I did is, after we was done polishing it, after we washed it, got all the compound off of it, got it really clean, I went back through and I washed it one more time with the clean slate to get the polishing aftermath off of it, to get the slickness back off the car, to get it to where the ceramic coating will stick. You should use a panel prep if you can find any. If you can't, I just use some of this clean slate surface cleaner, and we're going to see how well it works. This will be the first time I've done it that way. And then in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use Turtle Wax's Hybrid Solutions ceramic spray coating. I love this stuff. I've had it on my Mustang for about 4 or 5 months now. It's held up really well. Every time I wash it, it seems like I had just put it on there. I always use this Minute Wax. I really like this stuff as a drying aid. When the car is wet, I spray this on there, spray it on the whole car, and I go around and just rinse it off, and then I dry the car. And be honest with you, when I rinse off, there's not much left to dry. And it helps bring the shine and the pop back to your ceramic spray. If you didn't know, anytime you use a ceramic coating, a ceramic spray coating, a graphene, they always recommend a topper. You can't just put this on and expect it to be perfectly fine forever. Whenever you wash your car, you should always use some type of topper, something to help bring it back, something to help give it the pop back. I use this Turtle Wax's Minute Wax. Turtle Wax has stepped their game up tremendously, especially with their hybrid solutions. They've got a couple different things of this. I really, really like them. So, that being said, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and we're going to get into this video. I'm going to show you how to use this Turtle Wax's ceramic spray coating. It's pretty simple. So, stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys how to use some Turtle Wax's Hybrid Solutions spray coating. The car has been decontaminated, it's been washed, it's been iron removed, it's been clay barred, it's been buffed, and it's been polished. Normally, I would use a panel prep, spray on here, wipe it off, and then put this on there. Could not find any anywhere, so we used a clean slate to give it one last really good wash, and went through, wiped down, and made sure there's no water spots on it. Make sure it's got to be clean. Once this is on there, whatever is under it, staying there until you buff it or polish it again. So here we go. You literally just use 2 sprays per panel. In this case, I'm going to use 2 sprays per half a hood. Buff it on and buff it off. It's pretty simple. Take a microfiber towel. And just buff it in really, really well. And this stuff is safe on pretty much everything. And all the little nicks and crannies. Now I'll take my second towel and buff it off. It's that simple. Buff it to a nice little shine. I use 2 different colors towels so I know which is which. It will haze up just a little bit, but I just always kind of keep working it until it's pretty much gone. Pretty simple to put on, really. It'll take me maybe an hour to do this whole car. And if you get any spots afterwards that kind of look like it hazed up a little bit, it says to use a damp cloth. Take it away. I've never really had that issue. I've used this on a few different cars. And then she is slick as a whistle. You can also spray it on the towel a little bit if you want to try to get in some smaller areas like this here. That way you're not getting it all over your plastics. I don't know how well it'll work on the plastic, the black. I never put it on there. That Turtle Wax stuff, it's so simple. You don't to worry about leaving a haze. You don't have to worry about leaving a high spot. If you see anything left over, just go back over it. Yeah, that's that. That's simple to put on. Wipe off. Wax on, wax off. You know. It's really hard to just see by looks, but I'll show you in a day or two after it settles in on what it looks like when you get wet. It takes 24 hours to cure. So when we get to that part of the video, I'll come back. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through and watch me do this whole car for an hour and a half. So if you would, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really like to hit 100 subscribers. I think that'd be awesome. So thanks, guys. And we'll see you when we get this car wet.